So how do we turn this to this? It's with DJI's ridiculously bright spotlight, the Zenmuse S1. It's not the only new thing that DJI released. They also came out with a speaker that, get this, is as loud as a jet engine. So I don't want to attract too much attention to myself, so let's head over to the park and check out these two new payloads. So the Spotlight and Speaker are the first made for multi-payload drones like the Matrice 350. They're both IP54 rated, so you can fly in the rain just like the Matrice 350. Now, one thing that's really interesting about this Spotlight is these aren't LED bulbs. So these are what's called LEP bulbs. So it stands for laser excited phosphor. So the benefit of them is it uses less power than LEDs and also gives you a more narrow focused beam. So it's a much better spotlight. Now the shell of the Spotlight is plastic, so DJI did that to help reduce the heat on the outside. So if you are changing the payload or just putting the drone away, you're just less likely to burn your hands. And at about 1.5 pounds, they are pretty lightweight. Now with the Spotlight, you do get 4 different modes. You get low beam, which is the 4 outside lights, high beam, which is the middle one, both on, which is both on, and strobe, which is just the flashing light. It's also worth noting that DJI does limit the brightness of the drone to 40% when the drone is on the ground, just so you don't blind yourself. Now the Spotlight would be great for situations like nighttime inspections, whether it's after a storm or first responder activities, so search and rescue or security. And we also have the Zenmuse V1 speaker. So at 127 decibels, it's almost as loud as a jet engine.
So we're gonna go ahead and test the V1 payload on the Matrice 350. We've got it sitting at about 294 feet right now, and it's about 40 feet away from the home point. And this is just a text-to-speech example of what it sounds like at 100% volume.
This is a test of the V1 payload.
That's crazy. I thought they were exaggerating.
Yeah.
I really did.
Wow. They say
Yeah.
it's loud as a jet engine.
Yeah, it is super loud.
Now the broadcast range is going to be about 1,600 feet, and you can tilt it anywhere from 20 degrees up to 120 degrees down. And its weight, like the Spotlight, is about 1.5 pounds. Something like this would be great if you're trying to message a lost person, trying to issue a warning to a group of people, or try to organize workers on a construction site. People have also used this to try to deter birds from crops or runways at an airport. So if you are interested in adding the Zenmuse S1 or V1 to your workflow, click the link below at dronenerds.com.